All right, so we are here today. I'm gonna share with you what I've done and what we are looking at, okay? So I can show you that I have launched a lot of Facebook ads. It's gonna look like this. I'm launching them one by one by one, boom, 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 right? And the great thing is that now what it used to take me like 3 hours per book, now I'm launching like 5, 6 ads instantly, right? On Facebook. And these are on books that don't exist out there yet. So the amazing thing is that now I can actually create a space with some Facebook traffic for books that basically don't have a competition. And I think that's going to be valued in the eyes of like the Amazon algorithm. Another thing I can show you now is the profit has not been amazing because we have had around $1,000, probably slightly more, just on launch losses. And in general, I'm not too happy. As you can see on the screenshot here, this book was doing way better before and it's making almost nothing now. This book is almost making nothing. It's like so much spend, but no profit. But as we talked with Tommy, I think many of these things are because new people are coming into these niches, and it's just kind of driving the ads cost up, which makes it hard for us to stay in the niche and be profitable, right? But that's okay. Next steps, I'm gonna be trying to really push push on building advantage long term, making a better product. For some of my books, I'm creating videos now, which probably no one will ever do because it costs like $4,000 or $5,000. So yeah, all right. What did I do? Let's see here. I've learned so much cool stuff, and just seeing my campaigns go live via the API, it's awesome. And potentially, I know some other people who want to launch a lot of Facebook ads. I can give them the access soon so that they can just like connect it, and boom, they can also launch their Facebook ads. I did some MacBook research, which was a little stupid, but my MacBook was getting slow, so that's bad. Okay, let's start with the thing that I was said that I was gonna do, which was basically, let's see, that was Tom's, that was my publish next 4 books. I've already published, and not only that, but I have almost all of the A plus ready, which was the task, like get the marketing and everything. Now I'm launching all of the ads, so that's good. I'm a little behind on schedule, I would say. I don't have the A plus up. The A plus is almost done for all of the 7, 8 books that I'm launching. The Facebook ads I already launched for 4 books. I'm gonna do the other 3 very soon. The product pictures are not done. The reviews are done on all of the books, and the shoppables are ordered on all of the books. Everything orchestrated with the application that we have here, and I love that. It's just like so much easier to do all of these things, right? So that's what I did. And then now on the other side, I also installed an upscaler, which is costing almost nothing, like 1 cent or 10 cents per picture. No, not 10 cents, like 1 cent. And my designer now has access to it, so we can generate a lot of images and boom, upscale it, right? So that's awesome. But it took like 4 hours to implement because she needed it. And yeah, a lot of tinkering with the Amazon Ads dashboards and stuff, which not the best. I got emotionally completely spiraled by this beautiful girl that I liked, but it made me relax, made me want to relax first before I say anything, which I did. So I'm happy about that. But okay, so that's that. Mm, I need to build the UI fast. I learned the fact about the dry method, and I'm jumping through everything here. Let's see. Submitted the app. I did my 7 morning meditations every day. That's been helping me a lot. I can sit now more in the positions without problems. Uploaded also 1 audiobook with a partner. Let's see. Formatting is going forward for the cookbooks now. I found a way to do some formatting with the AI now, which is good. I learned it from the community that I'm in. So that's that. I need to focus more on quality now. I see that I cannot just do bullshit quality and then hope to build something, as we said, something like National Geographic. Beautiful brand. I love their content. I'm sure their books are amazing. And that is going to keep remaining there. I mean, the videos they make are insane. And I'm sure they attract quality talent and quality viewers. So I want to do something like that. And yeah, now distribution is the real mode. AI flooded, like, it's so many books. People are copying my books. Tommy also mentioned that his book is being copied probably. And like, people are copying my cookbooks, literally the concept and the cover. Like, that's insane. Like, man, why are they doing this? Well, probably because they were taught that this is how you make money, or I don't know, great artists copy or steal or something like that. But it's true. I mean, it's good for beginners, but I don't think it's a sustainable strategy. They need to take the best parts, not copy. But let's see. Yeah, if my competitive advantage is going to be AI, then it's not a competitive advantage. That's what I see. It's complete stupid to focus my effort on stuff that can be replicated or sped up, like some new trends coming in. Someone's gonna make the AI books in like 20 minutes, so it's not worth it really, in my opinion, for my strategy. And I want to outsource what I don't enjoy. We talked with Tommy about this. I'm gonna get started with that for Ingram Spark price updates and stuff like that. I'm gonna keep the KDP for me for now, but I definitely want to outsource all of that. And yeah, I also talked to because I read the Carnegie. He's from Dunfermline in Scotland, so I really liked his insights on business, and I want to definitely follow that. He was making steel and steel forms that no one else was trying, and this brings us back to the book business. Like, my best books are the things that no one is even trying, right? However, it's executed by my team, which has experience, so they know how to make a good cover, good content, good title. It's not just like complete random, right? So I think that a beginner cannot just know, because they're not in the market, they don't understand like the holes, but I think we can, so that's good. Anyways, yeah, I need to also create I mean, Carnegie talks about this, but it's like, without accountability metrics, which I have none for my Amazon ads, I have no fucking clue what's happening, man. That's the truth. So I need to get a handle on that. And also, another thing I discovered, I definitely enjoy in my evenings, like the last 2 hours of my day, I just do whatever the hell I want. So I probably build like a bunch of stupid stuff in my application, but I mean, one of it becomes the Facebook thing now, right? I just allow my curiosity to lead, because if I'm forcing myself in the last 2 hours of the day to do hard things like come up with TikTok content or stuff, I don't know, it feels like my days become like strange, like not the same. Anyways, yeah, TikTok short form, I think it needs to come in. I don't know for next week. This is what Claude told me. I think Claude is smarter than me, but I have a US phone with a US SIM ready, so that's good. I can already start some sort of distribution. But yeah, it's scary, man. It's scary. I think my one thing for next week, let's see if I jumped too much over other stuff. By the way, let's see. Yeah, what did I achieve? I said what I achieved. Where did I spend time that wasn't useful? Yeah, optimizing too much stuff, I would say. Priority next week. So priority next week would be to finalize launching these books. So finalize the launches. Just make sure everything is live, and I have now an SOP that's automated with my application where I click yes, done. It just automatically adds it to a calendar, so I know all of the books and all of the backlog tasks that I need to do. So that's already so much better, and I can also assign it to my people who are in the dashboard, so they know what tasks to do. So that's going to be good in the next systemization step. But yeah, finalize launches. I'm not sure if I should do like a reporting system, which I really want to do, because that's where I'm spending money today. And if I can save $200, $300, $400 per week, that's already a win, right? But is it going to be as high leverage as TikTok? I don't think so. So I'm not sure if I should do reporting Amazon ads focus. That's gonna take like a few days to set it up, the reporting, and see which books and which keywords were wasting money, or like start creating TikTok videos and system. TikTok and systems. Of course, I also want to plan the next series. I still want to publish like Christmas books, Christian woman books, more cookbooks. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's a lot that I need to do, but yeah. So those are some things. But the one thing would be to finalize launches, because this is a batch that I truly want to see if it's going to be successful. So I think that's truly the most important, and then I need to decide if it's going to be reporting on Amazon, or creating TikToks, or planning and executing on the next plan and execute next books.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of worried, because I do want to get the Christmas books out, and the Christian books out, because that's some of the books that are making really good money for me. They're those ones. So Christmas Christian audiobooks. I think Tom is also doing some audiobooks, right?
Yep. Yep.
Then Christmas Christian audiobook, and then cookbooks is kind of automated already, so that I don't need to do much. But still, the launch, that these things are taking time. Cookbooks, and that's it. I'm not gonna do more teen books, so that's already out. This was the last batch. Good job to Adrian, or not good job, I don't know, because yeah. Anyways, this is the last teens batch. I'm not gonna do any more teens books. Not for now. I'm gonna do the Christmas books, cookbooks, Christian books. Well, shit, I also have the psychology. Well, that's the audiobooks. Yeah, that's the psychology books. So psych books. So I have 4 series that I want to expand on. Now this is my issue, Tommy, and people who are watching. I do want to get into some new niches for like Christian kids niche, which is gonna be more graphic, because now I have the capabilities. But I just have a feeling that like I'm not sure if that's the highest leverage move, man. I think it's definitely gonna make money, and it's definitely good. I think it's very TikTokable. But I don't know. I feel like I like actually getting into TikTok and making my books that are already out there sell is better than to do even more books in my series, right?
Yep.
I'm already doing so many different shit that I feel incapable of doing more. So, anyways, that's it for me. So you see my confusion. You'll see where we go in 3 years. I'm gonna keep doing this. So that's it. Now, Tommy, take it over. Take it over for the feedback you have for me, if anything, or questions.
Yeah, I feel we covered a lot before the call, and
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I was saying about just be mindful that it's going to be spending a lot.
Yeah.
So just don't panic, really.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just stick with the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So stick with the plan. Don't panic.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I can still filter out the books and see kind of how much my other books are still making, but most of the
Yeah.
loss is coming from the new books.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool, man. I need to shoot because I got an appointment at 6.
Okay, no problem. How much time do you have left now?
I need to really get ready now, so
Okay, I'm gonna stop